Nubreed, Global Truth.
Ooh, they is running the fucking police out of the park.
Donald Trump, not for nothing, but ICE stands no chance.
Haitians are always on the right side of history. I don't care what nobody say. So you telling me that ICE came to Brooklyn, specifically Little Haiti, Flatbush, kote all Haitians you leave? I guess ICE was trying to detain the Haitians over there, and the Haitians were not going for it. I think that people forget that we were the first ones to be freed. My people got a taste of slavery and said, we can't do this. Wrap this up by tonight.
Donald Trump, not for nothing, but ICE stands no chance.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
They're eating the
Pets.
Of the people that live there.
What's good, everybody? It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another live stream. Hey, look, man, it's starting to look very tribal out there, man. It's getting real. Come to find out the Haitians are undeportable. So, ICE got ran out. Trump need to go ahead and get his refund because the Haitians wasn't rocking like that. And, man, I mean, the Haitians took over the Barclays Center, y'all. I mean, they took over the let me see if I got that video. Let me see if I can get that video real quick. Let me see. Okay, here it is right here. I'm going to have to share it. I got to share this with y'all because the Haitians, they're not playing. I'm going to give y'all a little history lesson on the Haitians too because, knowledge is power. Yeah, MAGA just took another L. And make no mistake about this, ladies and gentlemen, this is how race wars are fought. This is how race wars are fought, But anyway, let me see if I can share this. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm over here struggle streaming right now, but let me get this together. All right, here you go. They took over the Barclays Center, man. Yeah, these guys are not playing. And, Trump talking about they eat dogs and all of this nonsense, right? And we know there's a certain demographic of Gentiles that really, really be eating dogs and cats. I mean, all the footage of us seeing this happen, right? Here you go right here, look. Yo, when I see stuff like this gives me hope in the 12 tribes, man. This really gives me hope in our people. This makes me feel real good, man, that our people standing up, and history is repeating itself. This is looking like the Haitian Revolution out here. This is giving me Toussaint Louverture type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good to know that the Most High's people are going to stand strong against these evil heathens who believe they running something. Yeah, go ahead and get your refund back because the Haitians ain't going nowhere. Imagine them spending millions upon millions of dollars and the people came together, which shows you something, ladies and gentlemen. It shows us not only are we going to be all right, but it also shows us how strong we are together. And I'm telling you, the Gentiles are shaking in their boots, except the Gentiles that are rocking with the Most High's people. But hey, look, these people are really feeling the effects of the togetherness here. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. Yeah, that's what it's about. You know, that's what makes America great. It being a melting pot. And you can clearly see that in America, there's ethnic purging going on. And I mean, they brung white Afrikaners over here. They funded Ukrainian lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? They've funded all these other people, but they seem to be targeting Israelites. Because yes, Mexicans are Israelites. And so are Haitians. They're the tribe of Levi. Mexicans are the tribe of Issachar. And you know what? Mexicans put up a fight too. Mexicans actually put up a fight. They had put in some work. They did put in some work, but Haitians, it's a whole nother situation. When you dealing with them Zoes, they finna put in that work. Hold on, let me move this off. And you know, they're trying to deport them off of false pretenses, claiming that Haiti is safe. Like, where you get that from? Because Haiti is torn with war and gang violence, just to show you that they really are just targeting the Israelites. But yeah, them people, ICE ain't want no smoke. ICE didn't want no smoke at all. You know what I mean? They came in and they got packed up. This is why we stronger together, man. This is why we stronger together. Hey, look at this.
Said a federal judge has blocked the Trump administration from ending temporary protective status for Haitians 6 months earlier. The Homeland Security Department called for the program to end September 2nd, putting more than 500,000 Haitian citizens with TPS living or working in the U.S. at risk of deportation back to a country that is in a deep humanitarian crisis. Today's ruling restores their protections to the original February 2026 date.
Man, listen, look, they had to postpone. They like, look, let's go back to the drawing board. The Zoes, they're not going. And y'all, the truth is, Haitians are the first slaves that were free. Matter of fact, they didn't make good slaves. Haitians never made good slaves. Now, of course, Judah, FBA, we the King's tribe. We the King's tribe. We the dignitaries. That's the role that we play, is leadership. But Haitians and Jamaicans, man, those are warrior tribes. Haitians are the warrior priests. And, you know, I know that they come together and do those rituals and voodoo and things like that. That's because they lost their heritage and lost their culture. You know what I'm saying? But even when they come together with that, man, they can turn boats around. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people would come over, like the oppressors would be on a conquest mission, Haitians would send storms. That's how serious it is. So they got a lot of power, you know, but they just do it on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? They do it on the wicked side. Yeah, but you know, hey, the Zoes are not playing no type of games. And y'all got to double tap. No, y'all don't have to double tap. Just like the video, get the likes up. But the Zoes ain't playing, man.
They planning on deporting 500,000 Haitians. Really? 500,000 Haitians, that's what they're planning on, just taking Haitians. I don't think it's going to be as easy as you think. I know you're sitting up there, you're snatching up a lot of Latinos and shit like that. Well, a lot of Latinos that actually voted for Trump. But I can guarantee you, I don't think a lot of Haitians did. That's why Haitians ain't going to be playing that. I think it's going to be a real tough task, Ice, to with the Haitians. I don't know if you know their history. The Haitians whooped the French's ass. The Haitians freed that Hispaniola island. You had Desolines, Toussaint Louverture. They are freedom fighters. Do you understand? That's the lineage that they come from. So I don't know if Ice, you just gonna roll up on some of these Haitians. These Haitians don't play that shit. I have Haitian friends. A lot of us have Haitian friends. I grew up with Haitians my whole life. They a different kind of African. They be like, wait, who are you? We're Ice. Come on. I don't care. I don't need ice. I have ice in my refrigerator. You get out of here. I don't need you. You're not going to touch me. I live here. You know, and you're not going to do nothing. Oh, you think you're just going to take Haitian and just suck by saying, out of here. Yo, I don't know if that Haitian accent was good, but my Haitian friends would probably be mad at me. But you know what the I'm talking about. Respect to the Zoes. Respect to the Zoes. Yo, I really believe they got a fight on their hands if they gonna fuck around with the Haitian community. Haitian, yo, mad respect. I got your back. You know that because ain't nobody with y'all.
Sapase, man. Yeah, them Haitians, them Zoes, they turning up. You know what I'm saying? It was people, look, they were taking ice, they were taking their mask off and all of that. They were leaving out maskless, chasing cars out. They were just too deep in the streets, man. It wasn't no detaining them. These people are undeportable. These people are undeportable, bro. You got to come with, listen, they probably gonna check, they're gonna have to come back with military, bro. You're gonna have to come back with some tanks. Y'all gonna need y'all's 9mm, AR-15s. Y'all gonna need all of that because it's gonna get real. Look, I seen Haitians stomping out cop cars with no shoes on, standing on cop cars, stomping them out, no shoes. Now you know that's go hard right there. You know what I'm saying? Just straight feet to glass. The Haitians are not playing. They're not playing. And see, this what this shows us. We're gonna be all right, man. The Most High is going to awaken a spirit. He's going to awaken a spirit on his people. Like, that's why I keep telling people, man, like when it comes to this race war, because this is a race war, you can clearly see they're trying to ethnic purge to make America white again. But when you see this type of stuff happening, man, it's only a matter of time before the uprising. I'm telling you, man. Now, first of all, they are trying to deport them under false pretenses. All right. They're claiming that Haiti is safe now. And yeah, we're going to pack y'all up and send y'all back. Right. But look at what's really going on in Haiti. So y'all gonna understand that there's some targeting going on of God's people.
Been tearing apart the Caribbean nation of Haiti for months. UN officials now warning gangs control an estimated 90% of the capital. It's why hundreds of thousands have fled, like Kevinson and Shirley Jean, who 2 years ago legally immigrated to rural Panhandle, Texas.
We wanted to start a new life where we can have hope for our future kids or for our future dreams.
But now they are living in limbo. Last week, the Trump administration announced in September it would end temporary protected status for Haitians like the Jeans, which the Biden administration had extended due to gang violence. And even though the FAA has banned U.S. flights to Haiti's capital, the administration now says the environmental situation in Haiti has improved enough that it is safe for Haitian citizens to return home.
Return to Haiti right now is death sentence.
My biggest worry is like they can kidnap me, rape me, because the gang, they don't think I think they don't care about if you're gonna suffer.
It's very dangerous out there, and this couple here went through all the legal channels to secure their citizenship. They did everything that they were supposed to do, and Trump, he broke the covenant, he broke the agreement, The paperwork did not matter. When it comes to racism, these people don't care. They break laws. They can manipulate the Constitution as they see fit. And that's what you got to understand. There's no real justice in this country. They do what they want because they want to make America white again. But man, I got so many updates to tell y'all about what's going on with MAGA. Man, I'm going to be going in. They've been taking so many L's, bro. It's so much news to cover. They taking L's every day. Yep, somebody said it. Someone please call 911. I knew somebody was going to do that. I'm telling you. Tell them I just got shot down. Hey, 911 ain't do no justice. They ain't do nothing with them Zoes. Anyway, let's go.
Already, the Jeans' work permits have expired. Members of their church, many of who voted for President Trump, are helping them pay for a lawyer to seek asylum. A federal judge this week blocked the Trump administration's move to end TPS. But Tom Homan, the president's border czar, says the government will appeal the decision.
Why go after Haitian immigrants that came here legally and who have been contributing to society and who, by the way, have the support of Trump supporters who voted for the president?
Again, the president made a commitment we're going to enforce immigration laws in this country. And we do prioritize the worst of the worst, but that doesn't mean everybody else is off the table.
Yeah, see, this is wrong, man. How are y'all prioritizing this? That's why I said when this first happened, I said, who went back to Haiti? Who went back to Haiti and told the United States that it was safe over there now? So you can go ahead and rip their contractual agreements to shreds. Who told them that? You know, that citizenship is not temporary. Once they went through the legal channels, they were supposed to be able to be over here. And how is it that people who never had a land, you know, people who always took everything by conquest, how is it that they are the authority when it comes to who can be here? And this is why it's so very important that brothers and sisters are stating claim to being foundational, because we are the foundation of this here land. And, you know, we should have some say so. And I say shout out to all my Zoes. If there's any Zoes in the building, you know what I'm saying, throw a Haitian flag in the chat and let me know what's happening. And so, and same thing with all my Mexican brothers and sisters. If y'all in the building, same thing, man. Throw them flags up. You know, one day we're going to have our own flags. Because even the flags that we throw up, even the flags that we use, that's from the people who conquered us. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go.
Of this country. And we do prioritize the worst of the worst, but that doesn't mean everybody else is off the table. If they're here in violation of immigration law and we find them, they're going to be arrested.
The Jeans just praying they can stay.
There's good people that embrace the American culture. So there has to be a way to help them find something to stay here in America.
Yamiche Alcindor, NBC News, Panhandle, Texas.
And they seem to be good people. Now, notice that's going on in Panhandle, Texas. And speaking of Texas, man, there's a lot of flooding going on, and it happened so quick, man. I don't know if y'all seen the news on that, but I mean, it happened within minutes. So, I mean, the earth is talking. And this also happened right around 4th of July, like the day of 4th of July. And that thing filled up like a toilet bowl in minutes. I think because one of those rivers that's connected to Mexico somehow overflooded. The news really couldn't even explain what happened. I believe that's an act of God. I believe the Most High is trying to speak like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop this evil. I see a lot of Haitians in the building. Yeah, somebody said they want to deport Haitians, these dirty American people. Why not? Somebody says, why don't they get us back what they stole? They always trying to remove someone, like sit down somewhere. Right. Yep, for real. And I mean, it's really going down out there, man, for real.
Gade fwe kan Iceman. Gade bouze Iceman. Ice in Brooklyn, like, tried to snatch up some Haitians and got beat the hell up. Didn't your forefathers learn their lesson in the 1800s when black Haitians, black slaves, whooped their ass too and gained our independence? It's literally in our DNA. What you think was going to happen? You going to come to a whole neighborhood full of Haitians in Brooklyn, New York, and you thought you was going to snatch one of them up? Nah. Get Momo.
Hey, you know, and it's funny because they just really didn't think that out. You know what I'm saying? We think that these people are, you know, intellectually superior, right? Well, I don't think that, you know, but people seem to think that about these individuals. But no. Um, they didn't think that out. They really didn't. Somebody said, yeah, we don't. Yeah, somebody said we don't approve of the nose rings, but he's right. Yeah, for real though. Let me see. Chris C says, "Deport the illegals, make America strong again." Chris C, hit the link. Cause look, I'm telling you, I'll be getting dirty MAGA right together, man. But you know, they say these things, but they don't be wanting to hit the link. Let me see. Let me see if I can share this link real quick. Let's let him get his 5 minutes of shame. Yeah. Let me see here. It got real out there. It definitely got real.
Haitians are always.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
They're eating the
Pets.
of the people that live there.
You know, that's just straight up racist, talking about they eating dogs and cats. But you're not dealing with the people who really eating the dogs and cats. Yeah, I know he won't hit the link because Dirty MAGA, they like to remain anonymous. Dirty MAGA just love to remain anonymous. Yeah, man, the tribes are coming together, man. The tribes are standing up. They're fighting. You know, the French, I mean, they punished the French. I mean, straight punished them to the point where the French was like, look, go give them a country. They don't make good slaves. Let's send them, listen, they can have their own country. Give them Haiti. Give them that island over there. That's what happened. Give them their island. Yeah, the French got punished. No doubt about it. Yeah, you know, Dirty MAGA, they keyboard warriors. They taking all these L's. Elon Musk, he's forming Magatron on y'all. Elon is forming Magatron on y'all. And y'all taking some L's. I don't know if y'all heard, but the Epstein list all of a sudden disappeared. There is no list. Yeah, under Trump 2025, the Epstein list is gone. They just officially got rid of it. There is no list. Yep. Yep, for real. Yep, it's straight up. But let me see here. I think I got another video I wanted to share with y'all in regards to what's going on in Haiti. I want y'all all to like the video. Let's get the likes up. It's important. It's very important that we get the likes up on this channel because they like to hide truth a lot, you know. They like to hide the truth. I got a lot of live footage of what the Haitians are doing. There's a lot of videos on this, but I'm gonna share this one with y'all. Let's see. And y'all gotta pardon me because they've changed. They changed this software that I'm using. So I'm still learning my way around it. The whole setup looks different. That's why it's taking me longer. You know, they always updating stuff. Okay, I see. Yep.
Me here said this morning a bag of Haitians go melt some ice up in a New York. How a bag of Haitians literally when ice come fi come drop them and dip them say, oh, how we are well so bam bam boom baff coof in a them Jesus and peace a son.
And definitely don't mess with the Haitians.
Okay, so the latest on the ICE saga. So ICE went to Brooklyn to try and deport Haitians.
And look, they went to Brooklyn, but they also went to Jersey. I mean, everywhere they went, the whole East Coast, all the Haitians on the East Coast went in, all of them. They did not stand a chance. They did not stand a chance. Let's go.
Now, if you guys don't know, I am a specialist English teacher. This means that at least 30% of my students are refugees. So I teach English to refugees, specifically from Haiti, but also Burundi, as well as the Democratic Republic of Congo. So I work for different organizations, specifically in the United States.
ICE decided to go
in Brooklyn.
Today, fucking great news. So ICE decided to go to Brooklyn earlier. And they decided, to go into a random neighborhood and try to play snatchies with some Haitians. Well, all I gotta say is that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Props to my Haitians. They fucking whooped ICE's ass. They took them down. They said, fuck nah.
Yeah. Let me see. Somebody says, I haven't seen Haitians putting their hands or touching ICE. Well, no, they ran them out. What happened was they were so deep. Soon as ICE came in there, they got, ran out. Now some of them did get packed up or packed out. Some of them did get packed out. Those videos don't just be floating around like that. Because look, I'm gonna tell y'all something about the machine. The machine loves to hide revolutionary images. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just be finding that everywhere. They will scrub the internet of that. But I'm telling you, man, it went down. I knew this a couple days ago. It went down in Brooklyn and it went down in Jersey too. Yeah, it went down. The Haitians wasn't having it. Somebody said Trump about to turn up. Hey, Trump better stop it, man. You making too many enemies. Yeah, they are deleting the videos of them fighting back. Make no mistake about that. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a transfer of power, man, that's taking place. That's why, we got to stay on the right side of history and just know, man, if the Most High carried us this far, we going to be all right. We ain't going nowhere. Let's go.
You not doing this in my neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Us as Latinos, we need to stick together and we need to fight ICE. We need to fight. Especially if you guys are in the position to do so. If you guys are legal here, that's even more the reason. At least for me, I would say. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But once again, props to the Haitian community. Love to see that. Props to Brooklyn, New York for standing up to ICE. Share the video for awareness, my loves. This is fantastic.
And see, I'm telling y'all, the powers that be are afraid of this. They really are. They are really afraid of this. I could tell you right now. I want to go to a couple of scriptures here because I want to give y'all a little breakdown on this, man. Exodus 1:12 says, but the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. They tried to break us, but y'all, we growing. It says the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. That's what's happening. The more you afflict God's people, the more we gonna grow. Yeah, and wait till the Gullah Geechees. Yeah, wait till they get involved. It's gonna be on and popping. They better. Hey, bro, they better understand who they dealing with. This ain't Planet of the Apes. This Planet of the Jakes, man. I'm trying to warn them. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor. That's what Donald Trump did. He did an unrighteous decree. He reneged on his word. He lied to the Haitians. They seeked asylum. They went through all the proper channels, and he made an unrighteous decree. The Most High says, woe to him. Woe to Donald Trump for that. Yeah, woe to him for that. You don't care about the poor and the needy. You don't care about these people, you know what I'm saying, being in a bad situation. And listen, it'd be different if y'all were like that for everybody. Y'all got to be like that for everybody. Yep. You can't be biased and letting Ukrainians and white Afrikaners over and then, turning around doing this to the Haitians. Real 80 says, not gonna lie, as an FBA, I might crash out for my Haitian brothers and sisters. For real though. For real though. You know what I'm saying? It's FBA all day, but you know what I'm saying? The Zoes, you know what I'm saying? The Zoes, they rocking with us. We rocking with them, man. I rock with the Zoes. May have to crash out with them. That's real talk. Somebody said they're afraid of Haitians. There's something there. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, they don't care. These people don't care about any of us, any melanated person. Let me see. Sule says Judah, Benji, Levi, and Simeon is a wrap for Trump. That's right. That's right. She said, and many will see the hands of the Most High in destruction on Esau's nation. I agree. I agree.
News. Be safe out there, my loves. I love you. Great. Fantastic.
ICE getting their ass whooped, baby, in Brooklyn by the Haitian community. Y'all didn't learn your lesson from your ancestors when they got whooped by the Haitian slaves back in the 1800s? Uh-oh!
ICE went to Brooklyn and Haitians beat them up. Mexicans, learn how to fight. All right? Y'all sit there and let these...
Oh, no, I'm gonna stop you right there because I seen some Mexicans getting busy, bro. I seen some of them getting busy too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand. Once they got caught off guard too. The Mexicans got caught off guard because if you remember, Trump just deployed the National Guard out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that was a different fight right there. They deployed the National Guard out of nowhere. And so, yeah. But anyway, let's go.
People put cuffs on you and talk about you want someone to fight for you. Haitians know how to fight back. They don't even need us. That's great.
So have y'all seen the videos of the Haitians supposedly beating down ICE in Brooklyn? I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is true, didn't nobody give them ICE agents a hit?
What the hell is she eating? Is that a McGriddle fish fillet? She got a McGriddle with a fish fillet in that junk. Oh no.
History lessons before they went fucking with them Haitians. They ain't tell them to go ask the French about them Haitians. They ain't see Bad Boys 2 when Mike Lowry and Marcus went up in them Haitians' house.
Who that? Who in my house? I'm the devil. Who's asking? The devil is not welcome. Yeah. You got the...
Them ICE agents didn't know that them Haitians...
Yo, that was fun. The devil is not welcome here. That's right.
Ingrained in their DNA, the fighting of oppressors. Them damn Haitians don't play no games. Coming in that neighborhood, trying to deport them? Nah.
Damn, shorty, you got food all on your face.
Nah. I done heard a couple people say that it's not true that them old videos circulating. I don't know, but I just know that Haitians ain't to be fucked with. Period. When you fuck around, you find out, especially fucking with Haitians.
You have ever been to the Labor Day parade in New York, you know Haitians run that shit every single fucking year. This is no surprise to me. Absolutely no surprise to me.
Yeah. A lot of people not surprised, man. I'm gonna go to a scripture here. I got another scripture. Hold on, let me grab that. I'm gonna let this play a little longer, y'all.
This is what everybody needs to do. Put your foot down.
I'm so freaking proud of the Haitian community. This is how you do it. If we all did exactly what they did, we could do this.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it would be a real regime change if everybody, all Americans, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the 12 tribes, but look, let me keep it a buck. If the Gentiles on one page, one accord, look, the type of tyranny, injustice, and evil cannot withstand. The reason why the world is so wicked is because a lot of people in agreement. You know, when I see stuff like this, it really inspires me because I understand it. Our people gonna be all right. They still got to fight in them, no matter what they done to us in history. I'm talking about all us tribesmen, right? No matter what they did to us in history, we still got fight in us. Know what I'm saying? That's real talk. And I wanted to read a scripture here. And that's first Exodus 22 and 21, and it reads, "Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt." So, you know, the way we treat people, we're not going to vex a stranger. That's why the Bible says when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice, because we're not going to oppress people, because we were strangers in the land of Egypt. See, the Most High, he forbids the oppression of foreigners altogether. And that also can apply to directly how, you know, the Haitians are being treated in America. Know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go.
We got to stand together. All I've been saying is fight back. Do not let them get you. ICE agents aren't ICE agents. If they were actually ICE agents, if they're just people with masks and just doing this shit because they can, then
yeah, it was people doxing a lot of ICE agents too. I seen on the news they were pretty much trying to protect them. Like it was people getting their identities. Like there's a lot of people getting doxed. So, you know, a lot of these people who be racist, hiding behind certain profiles and all that, hey, your day is coming too. So be careful how you act out here, especially on the internet. Let's go.
Why are we not able to fight back? I know why we can't, because everybody's afraid they're going to get in trouble. They're going to go to jail. They're going to get arrested. Something's going to happen to their family. They're going to lose their job, and then they're not going to be able to feed their family. They're going to lose their house. Basically, one wrong move, and the whole fucking house of cards falls down. But what's better? Being homeless and jobless and possibly not being able to take care of your family? Or being picked up and taken to a concentration camp, a detention center, fucking whatever you want to call it. We all know it.
Yeah, you could save that alligator Alcatraz for somebody else. The Haitian said, what? Yo, I seen this skit where they was trying to put Spanish people or Latin Mexicans and Haitians in there. Like it was like a AI skit. And yo, they were riding the crocodiles. It was wild. It was a wild skit. But it was showing how our people will adapt to anything pretty much. They were riding the alligators out of there. But you know, our people are very much capable. Like you wasn't finna throw them in alligator Alcatraz. Just wasn't happening. You gonna deport them where? You just gonna go snatch them up to take them where? They don't know. Listen, I believe there's some depopulation going on. I think it's something way more nefarious. You know, with this deportation thing that's going on. That's just my personal beliefs. And I'm gonna say allegedly, but that's what I think, right? Yeah, the Haitians wasn't going for that. They weren't going for it.
It is. Not everybody's there yet, but it's fucked up.
Yeah. I just saw a crazy fucking video. Apparently, ICE agents thought that they was about to come to Brooklyn to just go ahead and snatch up some Haitian people like they've been doing to Mexican people. Y'all got to see the video. The Haitian people was whooping they ass. They was not going for it.
Yeah, that video got taken down. And I couldn't show it anyway, even if I can find that video, because it's violent, you know what I'm saying? And they don't like you to show our people getting busy for real. Yeah, they got them up out of there.
They said, not ours, not today, y'all. The video is crazy. The way they're jumping on them. It's y'all should have known better. Y'all came to Brooklyn and decided y'all wanted to sit there and snatch Haitian people up off the street like y'all been doing in fucking in all those other states with the Mexicans and the Hispanic. Y'all thought that was gonna go down in New York City? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And that's exactly the way that the rest of y'all should be fucking acting. Y'all Hispanic people out there just letting them snatch y'all up off the street and y'all not fighting back.
I mean, look, I'm tired of everybody saying that. You know, there is certain isolated communities that didn't fight back, but at the same time, there was a lot of people who fought back. And you got to understand, there were friendly protests going on. And Trump deployed the National Guard. What exactly were they going to do? Like, that was some real shady, you know what I'm saying, nonsense that Trump did. Imagine this old ladies out there and people just protesting friendly for their family, and all of a sudden the National Guard out there. Like the Mexican soldiers, they came out, especially in LA. They were fighting. They had to come in there. The military had to come in there with their flash bombs and all of that. So I'm not going to sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, say that the Mexicans didn't fight. They did fight. I've seen videos of them turning up. But they kind of lost that battle, though. I'll give them that. They lost the battle, but they got blindsided. Haitians, that's what they built for. They were ready for it. Yeah, Haitians was built. They built for that. They was ready.
Y'all just complying. Like, fight back. Nah, I bet you they think twice about trying that shit again, huh? Yeah.
So check me out. ICE went to Brooklyn and tried to deport Haitian community, people in the Haitian community, and they weren't going. And if you look at the videos that's flooding social media, one of the things I want the Black people to realize is that this is how we supposed to navigate anybody coming into our communities and beating down, dragging.
That's real talk right there. Hey, the age of pulling cell phones out, that got to stop. I told y'all, man, I felt a shift when that boat fight happened. That dock, I think it was in Mississippi, the dock, I felt that shift. Like, our people just not going for that. You're not finna come to our community and do what you want to do. That's why I keep telling these dirty MAGA race soldiers that be hiding behind these keyboards. That's why I told them, look, Trump is not one of y'all. He's not going to send a National Guard. He's going to sit back and watch the race war. It's like, y'all better be on y'all best behavior. Even out here in Georgia, Klansmen is popping up unalived. They coming up in Black communities and they not coming out. They're not coming out alive. You understand? And this happened a few times. Right before the summer happened, they were getting packed up, bro. It was one video I seen. The dude was like, yeah, we've been waiting on this. That's exactly what he said. He was, oh, yeah, send more. Yeah, the Montgomery brawl. That's right. They were like, look, send more. We've been waiting on this. Yup. Yeah, they was throwing chairs. It was a tables, ladders, and chairs match right there on the dock. Soon as that happened, I said, oh, we on another time right now. And yeah, this is a different day. Yeah, hey, listen, I watched that joint. I still watch that brawl from time. It reminds me of the scene off of Higher Learning. Y'all remember that scene on Higher Learning when Omar Epps and Busta Rhymes and them and Ice Cube got to wrecking? Those skinheads, man, that was the best scene of the movie, bro. That was the best scene of the movie. Yeah, they was on some Dudley Boys, grabbed the chairs. And then when the young man jumped off the boat and swam and still got it. Listen, he swam, right? Wet clothes and everything. Got on the other side, still was throwing blows. I said, man, look, there's a spirit. There's a spirit going on here. Yeah, there's a spirit in there. A spirit of revolution. Yeah, he pulled the Aquaman. Yep.
And hanging and all these other crazy stuff that's going on across the United States. This is how we're supposed to be utilizing our unity to prevent this stuff from happening. They're not going back into that neighborhood without having some form or fashion of military equipment and gear and whatever the case may be. They're going to have to really get the whole 1% of that city or state to go into that neighborhood. Now, this is what I want to bring to everybody's attention. The United States have the policing of maybe close to 1% of the population. And if you're talking about 1% of the population, we're not even talking about 300,000, 400,000 individuals across the whole United States as police officers. You see what I'm saying? We got 43 to 48 million Black individuals.
Exactly. That's why they're going to start sending robots. That's why they're going to start sending robots, bro. That AI, they're going to have to send RoboCop in there because, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see ICE robots. I give it like 2 years. It's going to be ICE robots trying to take to the streets because sending them little juiced up ICE agents, they're not ready. They're not ready. They just people too. They bleed. Well, I think some of them are some of them, they live people under the mask, but nonetheless, y'all gonna have to get more help.
Walking on this continent or, North America. Anyway, so my question is this. Why are we letting this small percentage of people dictate how we move?
And Haitian people know how to fight. Duh. It's literally in their DNA. You don't know that Haitian people can fight? So that's why I'm not surprised that Manushka and Jean-Baptiste and Kevin, they were beating up that ICE agent. Now, I did not see the
Damn, he just name dropped
the video, but people said that Manushka was...
Yeah, I guess them people got detained for that. The people who actually did the beating.
Scrubbing the ground with that ICE agent.
Nah, man, damn.
And they said Jean-Baptiste came around the corner and he gave that ICE agent an uppercut. And then Kevin kicked the shit out of the ICE agent. Now, I did not see the video. Apparently, the video is down. I don't know what happened to the video, but that's what the streets are saying. But I'm not really surprised. Like, it's in their DNA. And, like, if you're Cuban or Mexican or, you're scared of ICE, you should probably get a Haitian friend. Your Haitian friend will probably protect you.
Get a Haitian friend, though. Man, the scriptures tell us in Jeremiah. Actually, let's go to Jeremiah 22:3. Thus saith the Lord, execute ye judgments and righteousness, and deliver the spoil out of the hand of the oppressor. So you gotta understand, we are called to stand up against those who spoil and oppress the people. The Most High says, stand up. The Most High don't say we gotta, get our head dashed across the stone and get bashed and kicked in and turn the other cheek and let somebody do whatever they want. And then, the proper understanding of turn the other cheek is a whole nother breakdown, what Christ was talking about, right? It's a whole nother breakdown. But people like to use that, religious folks like to use that to say that you should just take punishment and pain and let people just, use you as a punching bag. And it's not about that at all. Also, there's another scripture here I want to go to. Proverbs 22:22. Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. For the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoiled them. See, the Lord is with us. The Lord is going to plead our cause, man. The Most High, he's going to rise up those who are oppressed. And he's going to bring the judgment to those who exploit them. Zechariah 7:10. And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor. That's a direct commandment, not to target the vulnerable. That includes foreigners. So ICE and these police, they breaking God's laws. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the law is on the books. They breaking God's laws, right? They breaking the Most High's laws, his commandments. Deuteronomy 27:19. Cursed be he that perverted the judgment of the strangers, the fatherless and widows, and all the people shall say amen. Yeah, the whole system under a curse right now. Because the way it treats our people. Let me see. I got some powerful scriptures here, y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all gaining some edification and some understanding. Let me know something. Let me see here. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. I'm going to go to 13:40. And it reads, let me see if I can. Oh, hold on. I got a little breakdown. Actually, I want to go to Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 35:13. He will not accept any person against a poor man, but will hear the prayer of the oppressed and the prayer of the humble pierce the clouds. The prayers of the humble, the prayers of the oppressed, those pierce the clouds. The Most High hear us. Our cries don't go unheard. That's how spiritual resistance started to rise, you know. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such who have afflicted him. That's right. The righteous is going to stand bold, man. Let me see here. Yeah, I just wanted to come through and drop the word, you know what I mean? Bring the truth out of what's going on here. We can go ahead and play the rest of this, close out.
And that's when I knew that Haitians knew how to fight. So I'm not surprised. Did y'all see the video? I'm trying to find the video. I can't find it.
Yo, Mo, y'all seen the Haitians versus ICE? No, have y'all seen the Haitians versus ICE? I'm talking about in Brooklyn, Lil Haiti, Flatbush to be exact. Oh yeah, nah, I could have told y'all this. They not playing none of that shit. All that ICE. They don't even play with nobody named ICE, bro. They is none of that, twin. I could have told y'all that, but y'all didn't. Y'all could have saved the trip. Word.
Hey, MAGA, y'all taking L's. MAGA looking bad out here. They really don't want no smoke. It is what it is. Somebody, look, we got Yahweh says y'all sound impressed. LOL. No, we sound like people who are happy that our people are standing up against oppression. But anyway, brothers and sisters, always an honor and a blessing building with y'all. I got more material coming. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and show some support. You know what I mean? Show some support. Actually, let me read off a couple cash apps here for people who has been showing support, but also support the website, Nubreed Global Truth, NubreedGlobalTruth.com. Pardon me. You know, it's important to support your people. You know, that's what it's really all about. You got to stand with each other in all ways, because it may come a time where we really need each other. And the way that things look, I think that time will happen where we really need each other, right? And that's a start, being supportive of one another. I want to thank Shauna. I want to thank Donna Elizabeth for y'all support. I want to thank Katina L. Jennings for your continued support if you happen to watch this. And I want to thank Antoinette Patron and Ezel Thompson for your continued support, brother. I appreciate y'all. But blessings to y'all. Y'all have a blessed evening. With that being said, shalom and peace.